The internet absolutely exploded after late-night comedian Colin Jost took a swipe that many viewers believe was clearly aimed at Meghan Markle and the never-ending controversy surrounding her public appearances. What started as a typical late-night punchline suddenly turned into something much bigger, another viral moment fueling the debate around the Duchess of Sussex and the polarizing public reaction that seems to follow her everywhere. And when you look at how the audience reacted online, it's clear this wasn't just another joke. It tapped directly into the ongoing tension between celebrity activism, royal drama, and the way Meghan and Prince Harry are perceived around the world. For years now, Meghan Markle has been one of the most divisive figures connected to the modern royal story. Supporters see her as someone who challenged outdated traditions and stepped away from an institution she felt was restrictive. Critics, on the other hand, argue that her public moves often appear carefully staged and sometimes disconnected from the realities she claims to advocate for. That tension has followed nearly every public moment involving the Sussexes. So when a high-profile comedian like Colin Jost makes a pointed remark during a live segment, people immediately start connecting the dots and asking whether the joke reflects a broader frustration in popular culture with the Sussex brand. The reaction online was instant and brutal. Within minutes, clips of the moment began circulating across social media platforms, with viewers dissecting every word. Some fans of Meghan pushed back hard, saying comedians have repeatedly targeted her unfairly since she left royal duties. Others argued the joke simply reflects how public figures are always open to satire. But what made this moment different was how many people interpreted the punchline as a direct commentary on the pattern. Critics often point out that Meghan's public appearances sometimes seem to generate controversy instead of the positive humanitarian headlines they are meant to produce. At the center of the debate is the growing perception problem surrounding the Sussexes. Ever since they stepped back from official royal roles in 2020, Meghan and Harry have tried to reshape their image through media deals, documentaries, interviews, and advocacy projects. Yet every time a new public moment surfaces, it seems to spark another wave of debate. Critics claim the couple often speaks about privacy while simultaneously participating in highly public media projects. Supporters argue they are simply telling their story after years of intense scrutiny from the British press. Either way, the divide between these two narratives has only grown stronger. What makes the latest controversy particularly interesting is the role comedians now play in shaping the conversation. Late-night hosts and stand-up comics have increasingly turned the Sussex saga into comedic material, treating the drama almost like a modern celebrity soap opera. When Colin Jost's comment landed, it resonated not just because it was funny to some viewers but because it echoed a sentiment that has been circulating in online discussions for years, that Meghan's public image is still struggling to find stable ground. Another factor that keeps fueling the backlash is how closely Meghan's personal narrative is tied to larger cultural debates. Issues like media bias, privilege, celebrity activism, and the legacy of the British monarchy all collide whenever her name trends online. This means even a simple joke can quickly spiral into a much bigger argument about whether she represents progress or publicity. In today's social media environment, moments like these spread globally in seconds, turning late-night humor into international commentary almost overnight. For Prince Harry, the situation is even more complicated. Over the last few years he has repeatedly spoken about the emotional toll media attention has taken on his family, drawing parallels to the intense scrutiny his mother, Princess Diana, experienced decades earlier. That history means every new wave of criticism or satire involving Meghan inevitably raises questions about how the couple handles the spotlight they say they wanted to escape. Some observers believe Harry remains fiercely protective of Meghan, which is why moments like this can trigger another surge of public sympathy from supporters while simultaneously intensifying criticism from detractors. At the end of the day, the reason this story keeps coming back into the spotlight is simple: Meghan Markle remains one of the most talked about figures in the modern celebrity royal world. Whether people admire her or criticize her, the level of attention surrounding her actions shows no sign of slowing down. And when comedians, commentators, and influencers start weighing in, the story takes on a life of its own. In the era of viral clips and online debates, a single joke can ignite a global conversation, and once again, Meghan Markle finds herself right at the center of it.